Fox 12 is your home for the Timbers, and the club is on its way to Canada right now. This will be the first time Portland competes in Vancouver since the 2019 season. Nick Krepke sat down with head coach Gio Savarese about whether Friday's winner on Fox 12 Plus will remain above the playoff line in the West.
Felipe Mora, Cleveland stranded, angle tight, support from Blanco.
We passed through a difficult moment. It wasn't a great time for us. We spoke that all the things that we had to handle prior to this moment with the injuries and so many things that we had to handle, players leaving to play with their national teams, forced us to change different systems to stay alive and survive. And one of the things that we spoke is that probably that took us a little bit away from our foundation, our basics, our principles, and we have to go back there. We have to make sure that we settle ourselves. And once all the players came back, it took us a little bit, but then I think we found our way back. Two very good, games. I think two good results. We knew we should improve in some areas, which we have. Defensively, we haven't been a good team defensively. These past two games we showed to be very strong. Now, in this stretch, it has been 5 games away from home, which is not easy. We have our last game now against Vancouver, which is going to be another difficult game. And then we're going to come back home and play some matches.
Finally get a chance to be back home, back on Wednesday. But going back to Vancouver, it's been over 2 years since you guys have been able to play there. And for those guys that have been called Portland home, they called Salt Lake City home. Tough road for them. What do you miss most about having those trips up to Canada?
There's a lot of things that we miss, in this pandemic, in these past 2 years that don't feel normal. Having to play it only twice against teams from the East. There's so many different things. And some other things have been good, because we're traveling charter. So that is that's the good part of it. But going to Canada for the first time now, back to Vancouver after so long is great. Is excited to be able to go there. I'm sure that for Vancouver, they're very happy to be at home. And we know that it's going to be a difficult game.
And the Timbers will be under those Friday night lights of BC Place at 7 o'clock. You can catch that match and the countdown to kickoff beginning at 6:30 tomorrow over on Fox 12 Plus. Very exciting.